All right. There we are live. We got a live feed. Doors are open. A little early. A minute or so. All right, my tribe, the doors are open. Chucky's here. Aloha. Ohana. Brother Bruce, mahalo. You're welcome. So good to see you. First one in the door. You have the best virtual seat in the house. And the furthest one away tonight, too. Out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So cool. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I was just thinking of Kumujina the other day. She used to go live on like Tuesdays at noon here or something, and I haven't seen her for a while. I was looking at her Facebook page, so it looks like it's been a little bit. I love watching her live and sharing all her Lomi knowledge with us. So I hope you guys are doing well. I would sure love to come back out and take another immersion. That would be so cool. I love my time there. But good to see you here. Thanks for checking in. I went a little early, a minute or two. So hopefully we'll get some others that will check in here with you. We'll get some music going. Speak and they shall arrive. Gene's here. Yay! You and Chucky are the first. You have the virtual best seats in the house right up front. So Chucky, that's Gene and Kevin. Kevin and I met when we were in the Air Force. I was 19 and I think he was like 17. He's a year younger than me, maybe 2. 17 or 18. And so Gene's his wife, lifelong friends. And Chucky is a teacher at Ho'omana, where I took my Lomi Lomi over a year ago. I can't believe it. So he's in Maui. And he's an awesome brother, Ohana. So good to have you checking in, both of you tonight. So I'll give it another minute, and then let's get some music going. I was listening to Elvis Channel 75, Sirius XM today, and kind of in an Elvis state of mind. So, Chucky, since you're here, let's kick it off with a little bit of the title song from Blue Hawaii. How's that? Night and you and blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me. Lovely you and blue Hawaii. With all this loveliness that should be mine, come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young and so are we, so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true in this magic night of nights with you. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young and so are we, so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true in this magic night of nights with you. All right, kicking it off with a little Elvis from Blue Hawaii, influenced by the awesome Chucky Miller out there on Maui at Ho'omana Spa, where I took my Lomi Lomi training. And Chucky's an awesome teacher, and Abrada Ohana. So thanks for checking in and influencing the kickoff of my set. And there's Amy, yay! So check this out, Gene. You're here in Arizona, and we are sandwiched between Amy in Ohio and Chucky in the middle of the Pacific Ocean on Maui. How cool is that? The miracle of modern technology. So, sandwiched in between two other states, and so here we are tonight, right in the middle of all of that. This is just fantastic. Oh, Chucky, you'll remember this. We all good, been busy, just got done teaching a class. Awesome. You looking good, bro. Yeah, man. I got some tan lines, baby. Cool to have lifelong friends, more like family. That's true. We'll always be lifelong friends. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, I think it was the second or third day in class, Kumujina took us on an excursion. And Chucky was driving one of the vans, and we got out to pick up some people at an outdoor strip mall. And Chucky rolled his window down and he says, "You want some coffee?" He didn't even really know me. and he gave me a iced Starbucks mocha, which is like if I'm gonna get one in a glass jar, it's my favorite. And I just looked at him and I said, "You are definitely my brother from now on." He had no idea I hadn't had any coffee that morning, and because I had to drive like half an hour to get to where we were gonna pick up. Yeah, so thanks for that, Chucky. That was awesome. Yeah, so you're on Maui. You influenced that first song. So let me do another one because I had I flip around on my Sirius XM. I love Watercolors, channel 66. There's another one called Chill. I forgot the channel number. There's some awesome Motown R&B that I love to tune in. I kind of flip around. There's one called Coffee House. But channel 75 is Elvis, and I was listening to that today. And so my pipes are kind of warmed up for Elvis, so I opened with Blue Hawaii. Let's do another one from the movie Blue Hawaii. Chucky, you remember this one? When we were in class, Kumu led the morning chant and prayer, and she sang, and then we all paired up, and we were getting ready to start, and I raised my hand and I said, "I love that you started with music. Is it okay if I sing for my classmates?" And I did this completely a cappella. And one of my classmates looked at me and pulled her mask down from across the room, and she had tears in her eyes, and she said, "That's my favorite song. My grandmother used to play this song for her." I had no clue. That's just the universe. And so it was this song from Blue Hawaii.
Oh, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. See the sweet Hawaiian rose, see it blossom, see it grow. That's the story of our love. From the day we said hello, Ku'ipo, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. As the years go passing by, we'll recall our wedding day. I will be there by your side. You'll always hear me say, Ku'ipo, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. Ku'ipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Ku'ipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart.
Ooh, I love that song. I haven't done that in a while. So there's a double shot of the King of Rock and Roll, both from the movie Blue Hawaii, influenced by Brother Chucky, who checked in. Ohana, thanks for checking in and influencing the beginning of my set. Thank you. So looks like nobody else has checked in. That's okay as always. No matter how large or small, it's always an esteemed group of tribes folk. So thank you for being here this evening. Thanks for checking in on Fiesta Friday. I hope your week's been well. Thank you for allowing me to usher in your weekend with a little bit of music. Oh, thanks, Amy. Oh, that's okay, Chuck. Family meeting. Everybody be blessed. Chaka Chaka, Elvis used to do this. Elvis did this when he would leave the stage on Aloha from Hawaii, and then I learned later what that means. So, Chaka. Yeah, I did sing that. I'm glad you remembered. Aloha to you, Chucky. Thanks for checking in. Say hello to Kumu. All my love to all of you at Ho'omana Spa on Maui. I hope to go back. I want to take another immersion and spend some more time there this time. I'd like to do that 30-day immersion. I think I really need some immersion in Lomi Lomi and Hawaii spirit and all of that. It's in my bones. I don't know why. I was born in the Sonoran Desert, but I'm a beach bum at heart. I think in a prior life, probably. Oh, that reminds me. Great story. Yeah, not a squirrel moment. Amy said, great stories. So since I just said that, I was born in the desert. I have the desert DNA in me. I definitely feel that. But I've always had this connection with the ocean. And a friend of mine who lives up north, and she's a massage therapist. She lives near Sedona. I've gone live from her place, my friend Evie. She was telling me recently, we had lunch when I went up, and she rents a room or her couch out, whatever's available, and I kind of stay. And last time I had an event, and so massage event, and for a party of birthday people. So we were at lunch, and she talked about a friend of hers. She does past life regressions, and the first time she did it, within a few minutes she started laughing hysterically, and her friend said, "What are you laughing about?" She goes, "Now I know why we're so connected." She said, "You and I were sisters on, or we were friends on Atlantis." And she goes, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, and you have an A on your palm. You're an Atlantean from Atlantis." And I don't know if it'll show up here, but I looked at my palms, and I have a gigantic A on each palm. I can't. Here's the other one. I have hers. She had them, but they were kind of small. Mine are huge on both palms. I'd never even heard that before. I've got an A on both palms. I was like, oh my God. I was like, the son of Neptune? What is this? We were brother and sister on Atlantis, maybe. I don't know. She just looked at my palms. She goes, wow. And I said, I've never even heard that. So, I don't know. So maybe that's my connection with the islands and feeling all that energy. And that excursion that we took, Chucky, on that one, oh, he's gone. We went out to this big park with all of this huge rushing river, and climbed over rocks and just sat out there. And I just sat and had my arms up, and I was just like emoting, and I was just like releasing all this stuff. And I just felt like I was really connected with God, the universe, and all this beauty around me. And other people had very spiritual experiences while they were out there. And we just kind of did our own thing and sat on rocks and just meditated, and then we all kind of came together. It was really neat. But I have a real connection with like the power. Triathletes who compete in the Ironman World Championship on Kona talk about the island can give you a lot of power if it's your day. It can also just sap you if it's not, or if you disrespect the island, which I would never do. But I love the beauty and the power of the water. And especially being in Hawaii, it's like, I can't even say it's home. It's just different. It's like, I don't know, familiar. Let's put it that way. Kuma would go out and off the tree, she would pick papayas, fresh papayas and coconuts, and bring them in, and we would make masks and facials and drinks. And it was just, I mean, just kind of all these wild animals just living out there on the land. It's like a paradise. It's like it's like Eden, you know, or the way it was supposed to be, and the way it is there. It's beautiful. Anyway, okay. I didn't start with a little Steve Pulse, which I like to do, but Chucky influenced me by showing up, so I started with some Elvis, but let me do some Steve Pulse. I love everything about you, and I love the way you comb your hair. I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. I love the way you bring me water when I am thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You've got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. Oh, there we go. Little Steve Poltz after a double shot of Elvis to keep the evening going. Kayla, Uncle Bruce. That is so funny. So I've got to come up with a nickname for you. I don't know what. Niece K? If I'm uncle, then you must be a niece. We're not related, but she calls me Uncle Bruce. Kayla is a beautiful soul and a wonderful massage therapist and friend. Chaka. It'll come with time. I know. I must have a nickname for you, since you gave me that moniker. You told Uncle Bruce, so I love that. So I gotta. Well, I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Amy. That was wonderful. Right as you're saying lick your lips, I actually was, as I was eating some potato chips. Oh, I just saw that. That's awesome. That'll do it. What kind? Type them in. And curious minds want to know. I try not to eat chips and bread and stuff because of my waistline, but I love them. Late night snacking is not good for me. No bueno. My roommate Lori, she buys these Doritos with cheese on them. Oh my God. It's terrible. Terrible. They're actually wonderful, but At 11 o'clock at night, I get the munchies. Lay's in the yellow bag. Got it. Is it Lay's? Remember when we were kids, you can't just eat one? It's funny, I don't know what I ate yesterday, what I wore, but I can remember a slogan. By the way, I know, get off on side trails. Those are called bugs. So I think in the 30s, advertising companies stumbled on a bug, which is a bug is something that gets imprinted in your brain. And advertisers have used this for 100 years, probably. So it's a jingle, like nobody can eat just one, right? If I said that, you would remember that. Those are called bugs. They get planted in our brains, and our brains create an attachment. And so we, in one of our hemispheres, and so we remember them. And that's why you can remember, Folgers good to the last. If you're old like me, drop. So those are bugs. So which was it? Lay's you can't eat. You can't eat just one. Something like that. You'll remember, Amy. Yeah. So Lay's potato chips. Kayla, that's awesome. Get to the last drop. See? Sometimes you feel like sometimes you don't. Almond Joys have, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like sometimes you don't. That just came to me. The answer, of course, is she'll know. Those were the commercials when we were kids. Little stuff like that. Yeah, so the answer is nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut. I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I met that guy. He starred in American Werewolf in London. Our friend John and I, we were at a Hollywood signing show in Burbank, probably 8 or 9 years ago. David starts with an N. He starred in American Werewolf in London. He was the Dr. Pepper guy. Remember in all those commercials? He was the coolest dude. I got my picture with him. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar? I don't know, that's what just came to mind. So you remember David Naughton. So he starred in those commercials. I'll play some music in a second, but I asked him, I said, how did you get that gig for Dr. Pepper? You must have been a dancer, right? Because he was always dancing. He said, I had this much, he had no experience in dancing. I think he said he was 18 or, I don't know, 20. He showed up in New York on stage with like 30 other professional dancers. He said, there's no way I'm going to get this. They showed him the moves and he just did it. Everybody did it. He had no dancing experience and he got it. He was meant for that. David Naughton, and he starred in American Werewolf in London. And I got my picture with him, and he was the nicest guy. It was really cool. So he was the Dr. Pepper dude. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can probably go to YouTube and type in Dr. Pepper commercials 70s, and you'll see David Naughton. Anyway, Kayla, are you there with your gal? With your sweetheart? Give me a song request. Chucky was here from Maui, where I took my Lomi Lomi training, but he had to go. So it's just Jean, Amy, and Kayla. It's girls' night. Now this, as I love, guys are always welcome, but Chucky was here. He's awesome. He's gone. He had a family meeting on Maui. So it's just girls' night. So girls, ladies, give me a request. If it's hopefully in my set list. If you don't know something that I play, I'll figure it out. Kayla, give me something I can sing for you and your gal, your sweetheart. I'm actually officiating a wedding again tomorrow. I'll put pictures up from La Princesa. The lady that manages it, she gets me bookings all during the year. So I'm getting ready to officiate tomorrow. Oh, did you know that A Wonderful World is my very favorite song in the whole world? And I learned it so I could play a version of it while I was on Maui, but that was a year ago and I haven't relearned it again. So I'm gonna have to find it. Mike's here. Mike McCabe from Michigan. You stumbled in on girls' night, but you're welcome. Yeah, so Louis Armstrong did the original, but there's actually a song that what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Big Hawaiian guy. He passed away a few years ago. So he did a Wonderful World, and what's the song from The Wizard of Oz? I'm blanking all this stuff. So, oh, Kayla, your sweetheart's there. Hi, Jennifer. Chaka. Good to see you. Aloha. All right, Kayla. I'll pull out something for you both. In the meantime, so as always, even if it's a small group, it's a very esteemed group. So type in some song requests. I want to make sure I didn't miss a comment. Oh, Gene, great story. I loved him in American World. I had that movie. I know. I had a schoolboy crush on Jenny Agutter, but I very first saw her in Logan's Run. Before that, she's been in lots of stuff. She's a wonderful actress. David Naughton was just the coolest dude. Yeah, so I asked him about that. So you were a dancer, right? He goes, I had no dance experience. I'm in line in New York on a stage with like 30 other guys that are professional dancers, and he got the gig because he just had that something. Yeah, oh, Iz is the Hawaiian singer. His last name is too long for me to pronounce. Yeah, so he did Somewhere Over the Rainbow and A Wonderful World, and I learned that so I could play it when I went live from Maui a year ago in February. But I'll have to learn that again, Kayla. Those are my universal nudges. Yeah, Iz. And his last name is Kamaka. I can't remember. It's like 12 letters long. That's the one. Yeah, that's right, Gene. Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Wonderful World, which is my favorite song in the world by Louis Armstrong's version. So, all right. The rest of you, my tribe, welcome to Fiesta Friday. Give me a song request. I'm going to open it up now that my pipes are warmed up, which they actually were in my Batmobile earlier, listening to Sirius XM Channel 75, singing along with Elvis. So I had already warmed those up. I had one session this afternoon, one client, and then came back. So yeah, that's it, Mike. So the W's are pronounced V in Hawaiian. Also, Hawaiian language only has 12 or 14 letters. I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know that till just before I went. So Kamaka Vivo. That's the pronunciation. W's or V's. Kamaka Vivo. So that was Iz. So type me some song requests, you fine folks, from my set list that you know that I know, and let me wait for my muse to give me something. Oh, that's a no-brainer. All right. Don't take this literally, but I love this song. But it's the story behind it, Kayla. So this is for you and Jennifer. Little Big Town. I've got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down. I've got it real bad. Want everything she has. That smile and that midnight laugh she's giving you now. I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I don't get no rest. I don't get no sleep thinking about her under your bed sheets. The way that she's whispering, the way that she's pulling you in. Lord knows I've tried to get her off my mind. 'Cause I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. And I want her long blonde hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then
just as much. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down.
All right. That was dedicated to Kayla and her sweetheart Jennifer, who's tuning in. I hope you guys were cuddled up for that. Not knowing what song was coming, but that's for you guys. So, that was my dedication for you. Gene wants, you've got a friend. You're welcome, Kayla. You and Jennifer. Thank you for tuning in and taking the time to usher in your weekend. None but love to you. Looking forward to seeing you soon. For that booking. So, awesome. All right. Get those requests in there, friends. Gee, we're over halfway through already. I don't know where the time goes. All right. Gene wants this little James Taylor. Type something in and I will play it in my set list. When you're down and trouble and you need some love and care and nothing, oh nothing is going right, just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky high above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your pour together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them go, but don't you let them. You just call on my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Hey baby, don't
what you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall. And all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh, baby, you've got a friend. Woo! Huh. By request. Thank you for that, Gene. Oh, little James Taylor will never be out of style. Oh, good. Thanks, Kayla. You're welcome, Gene. All right, come on, give me some song requests. I've opened the setup to you for the remainder of our time. If there's something you like out of my set list, type it in there, and I will play it for you. Amy, I was gonna say, Amy, the only thing I can't play is that latest one that you love because I haven't practiced it, but I still have the lyrics for it. So yes, I can do this one. And thank you for requesting this one last year. I love when my friends say, hey, I think your vocals or whatever would sit really good on this song, especially when it's one I'd never heard before. All right, here we go. By request. This old man and me were in a bar and we were having us some beers and swapping idle cares, talking politics, blonde and red-haired chicks, old dogs and new tricks, and habits we ain't kicked. Talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised, and then I heard the old man say, God is great and beer is good, people are crazy. He said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? Damned if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about all the girls we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me yet. But God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. And then one sunny day, saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell. Me, I'm doing well. So I stopped by today, just say thanks and pray And I left a six-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, and beer is good, and people are crazy. Yeah. God is great, and beer is good, and people are crazy.
I love that little song. Thank you. Thanks, Amy, for passing that along last year. Oh, thanks. I don't ever play it unless I don't have a lot of time that I take anyway for practicing during the week. So the only time I play it, and I always go, oh man, am I going to remember all the words? So I have to picture that music video in my head. That helps me get set up for the next verse. Those scenes inform the next verse, which informs the bridge and then the final one. And so that video helps me remember the lines. So you just do what you can to remember them. So I never play it unless it's requested or I see you checked in. So I'm glad that you like that. I'm glad it sounds good. Yeah, I always have to, you mentioned about licking your lips. I always have to wet my lips right as I'm playing the chords right before that, just to make sure I can get a good whistle out. Gene, ooh. Oh, awesome. Another one I haven't played very much. So, welcome to Fiesta Friday, my tribe. My loves, thank you for being here. Yeah, so this is the song, first song of Steve Poltz's that I ever got to learn. And got to play it on stage with him at the Rhythm Room. Man, my knees were shaking. Like Michael Jordan saying, come on out and let's shoot some free throws or play horse. Oh my God. He handed me a Smokey Joe, his famous guitar, and I got to play it. I played the guitar while he sang the verses. And then we got to the bridge and I jumped in on the third verse with him and we sang the chorus together. People thought we rehearsed it. It was completely unrehearsed. I was so nervous. But I love this little song of his. Gene, there's a connection with the song, which you know, because Kevin, your awesome husband, we were stationed together in Sacramento, and Kevin had this big boat of an Impala. It was awesome back in those days. And he used to drive that thing 12 hours or less to get home just to see you on a 3-day break. That's a beautiful love story, and then you became married. I was there for that, and so this song is called Impala. And so for those of you that know this song, this is a sing-along song. And so since we can't hear each other, well, I can't hear you, you can type in your line, doo-wop, doo-wop baby. So if you haven't heard this, Jean already knows that, so she kind of gave you a lead-in. So doo-wop, doo-wop baby, you can type it if you want. And I'll cue you when it's your line. So this one's a fun little song about love and parking and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. I haven't done this one in a while either. I love girl, girl love me. It not only cracked up to be soda pop, radio on, dedicate my girl a song. Gone are days of simple things, got to buy baby diamond rings. Keep it simple, just don't brag. Got to be high speed, low drag. In the Impala of my love. Here we go. Do-wop, baby, of my love. Let me hear you. Let me see you type. Do-wop, baby, of my love. One more time. Do-wop,
baby of my love. Very good. You only have to type it once. Coffee pot is sold bilingual. Self-help book song. Being single. Everything today is so high-tech. Why can't we just park by the lake and neck in the Impala of my love? Here we go. Do-wop, baby of my love. And again. Do-wop, baby of my love. One more time. Do-wop, baby of my love. Love in the 21st century is such confusion, such mystery. Where's my modem? Where's my mother? Fax incoming. Oh, brother. Stars are out. You look fine. Empty clothes, empty bottle of wine. You got nice gowns. That's French fillets. Let's cook it in the back seat, baby, like a couple of poached eggs. In the Impala of my love. Do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, baby, yeah. Give yourselves a hand if you typed do-wop, baby. Or even if you just sang along. Thanks for that request, Gene. Oh, Amy went right to the shorthand. Awesome. DW, baby. That's right, you can type it in faster. Cool, thank you. Thanks, Amy, yeah. Way to go, Gene. Thanks for that request, that was fun. So you got me thinking. I did 3 live audience Facebook live broadcasts last year from, when did we get in here? May. Somewhere between May and December, I did 3 at our clubhouse here at Superstition Canyon. So I am due because I wanted to do some this year. I haven't done one yet. So I gotta. Gene, you're the awesome organizer. You spent all those years balancing a military family and kids and stuff. Not coming up Memorial Day, but pick a date that you think would be great. And it doesn't have to be like a holiday, but sometime soon I need to do another live audience broadcast from Superstition Canyon here. And yeah, so that song got me thinking of that because I did it live, I think. And it's great with a live audience because you get them going and yell it really loud. It's fun. So that was my universal nudge from Eugene. So think of a date or something that sounds good. A Sunday's the best day for us to rent the clubhouse. So, and I go live at 5 on Sundays, so that's easier for my friends on East Coast and Central Standard Time, like Amy and my friend Dylan and Bill when he checks in with his family. Bill Smith, my former department leader, yeah, and my other friends. So make sure I'm caught up on comments. Come on, oh, this is frozen. And Mike's here. Mike's in Michigan, so yeah, maybe June. That's great. Rather than May. Yeah, June gives us a month.
and I can make sure it's not rented. It's never been a problem, but yeah, we need to do another live one and get a bunch of people in here this time. And my friend Z and his wife Nita, he's working the outage right now at the refueling for the nuclear plant, 55 miles west of Phoenix, where I spent 25 years. So he's not checked in here tonight, but he'll be there, and I have other friends too. So we need to do that, and then we'll do Impala. Will definitely be on the set list for that. We'll yell it really loud, raise the roof of the place. It'll be great. I always buy the pizza, so I'm good for that. Yeah, Amy, it would really be fun with a live audience. It's great. All right, let's see. Got a couple minutes left. What sounds good? I don't know. I was kind of leaving it open for requests. I got a couple of those, which I appreciate. Yeah, I wait for my muse, and it's like I played this recently. Oh wait, yes, good request. It's David Gray. One and only time I've seen David Gray live is with you in Ohio. That was awesome. All right, so David Gray by request. Friday night, I'm going nowhere, and all the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. Open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Only wishing you were here, I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. So if you want in, come and get it, crying out loud. Love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Go of your heart, go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights in London shining, sky is fading red to blue. I'm kicking through the autumn leaves, I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. I'm turning back for home, I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. Love that I was giving you was never in doubt.
heart, go your head and feel. Let go your heart, let go your head and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? So if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head and feel it now. Let go your heart, let go your head and feel it now. Let go your heart, let go your head and feel. Let go your heart, let go your head. Feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? Oh, okay, I can't beat that. I'm gonna end on that one. Thank you for that, Amy. Woo! I wasn't even thinking of playing that. That's the one I was meant to play. That felt great. I haven't done that in a while. I love that song. Oh, let me, thanks for that request, Amy. That was awesome. That's just what I needed to end on. Let me get caught up. Oh yeah, May, Kevin's 60th birthday on 25th of June, so maybe the 26th. It's a done deal. That's it. Gene, text me that. When you get a second, just text me to my phone, remind me that date, and tomorrow, I'm gonna call the front desk on Saturday, and I'm gonna reserve that clubhouse. It's done. That's it. I'm sorry I have to travel all the way out here for that, but we're gonna do it. It'll be worth it. Oh, that'll be so fun. I played Kevin's 50th birthday at your house. I just remembered that. I was gonna say remember, but of course you do, you invited me. Yeah, so I get to play his 50th. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is gonna be so fun. Don't tell him. When I post this, when I archive this show, I'm gonna have to exclude Kevin McCormick. No, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Just so I remember, text me when you get a second to my phone. Text me the date, and I'm reserving it. We're gonna do it. This is gonna be fun. Thank you, Amy. Thanks, Amy, for the sounds great. That was awesome. Yep, I love that concert and that song. That was awesome. I'm glad I got to share that with you. I've never seen him again, so the one time I saw him was with you. Beautiful memory. You're welcome for the music. Gene, we'll do Manny and Mark maybe. Oh man, that would be so awesome. I officiated their wedding. I married your child and her awesome husband. Oh, that would be so cool if they're here. Oh, thanks, Amy. Yep, that was wonderful. David Gray. My favorite version of that, he does a live version. I think you remember I had this DVD. It's live from Hammersmith in England.
you can go to YouTube and watch. I don't know if the whole thing's available, but you can type in David Gray Babylon Live, and then just type in Hammerschmidt or something, and that's my favorite version. If you hadn't noticed, in all the world, I love that live version and the energy, and he's smiling, and his band was so in it, and the audience gave him a standing O at the end. It was just, when he starts off playing those, he has his electric guitarist play the opening, and as soon as he does, the audience goes crazy. That's just, to me, his signature. He's got so many great songs, but that is my favorite. That's his signature song. I love that version. So that's the version I learned. With the whole London thing, he didn't do that. That third verse about London was not on the original CD. Wasn't on the album release. He did an acoustic version with that in there. Then in the live version at Hammerschmidt, he does the whole, puts it all together, and that's the one I learned. So I love watching that. I'm gonna watch it later. I already know. Oh, all right, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a great, wonderful night, and sort of an intro to usher in your weekend. Thank you for all those great song requests and for hanging in here with me. I love the interaction. So I will be back Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Soulful Sunday. So as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy. Those immune systems, keep them bolstered up, and have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend, and however that may look, and I will see you back here on Sunday.